descend to life. Now we come to last but one section of this canto, of this book. Fairly long, 71 sentences, about 300 lines. Descend to life with him, thy heart desires. Now the boon of boons is granted to Savitri. Your heart wants to go back to earth with Satyavan, and therefore it is granted. Let it be so. Tathastu. Descend to life with him, thy heart desires. Descend to life with him, thy heart desires. O Satyavan, O luminous Savitri, I sent you forth of old beneath the star, a dual power of God in an ignorant world, in a hatched creation shut from limitless self, bringing down God to the insentient glow, lifting earth being to immortality. Now, first, glow. Bringing down God to the insentient glow. In the Revised Edition, it is globe. In 72 also it is globe. Globe. That sounds more reasonable. Insentient globe, earth. Insentient globe, well, it can be kind of argued. Insentient glow, that is in conscience, still it has that glow in it. It can be kind of argued, you see. But how the glow has become, how globe has become glow, of that we have no idea. At what stage that change has taken place. Whether it is really glow which has been converted into globe, or by some mistake, typographical mistake or printing mistake, glow has become globe. No trace of it is available here. Bringing down God to the insentient world. Now, he is again repeating the same thing. Two things. Bring down God to this world, that is one part of it. The other part is lift earth to immortality. Throughout we have been seeing now. Earlier also we saw similar statements, same kind earlier also. Now, lifting earth being to immortality, that is the task of Savitri. Build the golden tower. She has to do all that. The task of Satyavan is to bring down God to the insentient world. Therefore, dual power, the division of responsibility. One will do this, the other one will do this. The necessity of the dual power. One for bringing down God, one lifting earth to God. I sent you. So the whole purpose is there. Now he says, I sent you for this purpose, for this new creation to happen here. I sent you forth of old beneath the star, a dual power of God in an ignorant world, in a hatched creation shut from limitless self. So the dual now is explained immediately here itself, and therefore Satyavan and Savitri. Satyavan and Savitri. This man is more fond of Savitri than Satyavan. He calls Savitri a luminous Savitri. Satyavan has no adjective of his. Oh Satyavan, oh. So he is now addressing to Satyavan also. They are standing in front of him there. Why she is luminous and not he? Until now, he was under the grip of death, caught in the inconscience. He is one who is caught in the inconscience. He had taken the station in the inconscience. Therefore, that luminous aspect is not there because the veil of inconscience is there throughout on him. Now that veil is being removed. Savitri has taken the mortal birth, but her luminosity does not get affected by that. Oh Satyavan, oh luminous Savitri, I sent you forth. So these are the aspects of the transformative creation. You may create the world, but to create the divine world, a divine manifestation here, both are required here. In the world of my knowledge and my ignorance, where God is unseen and only is heard in name, and knowledge is trapped in the boundaries of mind, and life is held in the dragnet of desire, and matter hides soul from its own side. You are my foes at work to uplift earth's fate. My cell that moves the immense incline between the extremes of the spirit's night and day. So he is now defining what Savitri is. You are my force at work to uplift earth's fate. In the world of knowledge and ignorance, you have been sent to the mortal world, where God is unseen. In the mortal world, God is not seen, and only is heard in name. Sometimes even the name is not heard. Our leftist friends will never say that there is a name also, see. And knowledge is trapped in the boundaries of mind. Yeah, we are confined to mind alone, you see. And life is hauled in the dragnet of desire. So heavy net is there, and you scour the floor of the water to bring out something precious. It is in that sense life is hauled in the dragnet of desire, and matter hides the soul from its own side. So this is the condition of this world. Mind is trapped, life is hauled, matter hides the soul. It is in this state, it is in this world, in this kind of a creation, that I sent you forth. For what purpose? To uplift earth's fate. My cell that moves up the immense incline between the extremes of the spirit's night and day. So this is Savitri and now Satyavan. He is my soul that climbs from nascent night through life and mind, a supernatural swan, to the supernal light of timelessness, and my eternity hid in moving time, and my boundlessness cut by the curve of space. Mother was asked, Savitri, this, etc. But then what about Satyavan? Mother was asked, who is Satyavan? And the mother says, well, he is the avatar. He is the incarnation of the Supreme. Satyavan is the incarnation of the Supreme. He is the permanent avatar in the inconscience. He is the permanent avatar in the inconscience. The first avatar also, obviously. It is he who has plunged into the inconscious and stationed himself there. Now, in her talk, 16th October 1957, let us read that quickly. The creative force which had emanated these four beings, the four beings were sent out, you see. The creative force which had emanated these four beings, essentially for the creation of the world, witnessed what was happening. The creative force witnessed what was happening. They were drifting away and turning into the opposite, you see. And witnessed what was happening and turning to the Supreme, she prayed for the remedy and the cure of the evil that had been done. They have separated themselves from the Supreme, cut off themselves from the Supreme, and they became the opposite. And therefore, the creative force, she goes back to the Supreme. Lord, what do I do now? What has happened? You see, I am helpless. And turning to the Supreme, she prayed for the remedy and the cure of the evil that had been done. Then she was given the command to precipitate her consciousness. She was told to precipitate her consciousness into the inconscience, her love into the suffering, her truth into falsehood, her consciousness, her love, her truth into this creation. And a greater consciousness, a more total love, a more perfect truth than what had been emanated at first, plunge into the horror of matter in order to awaken it in consciousness, love, truth, and to begin movement of redemption, which was to bring the material universe back to its supreme origin. So she was again told, pour your greater consciousness, your greater love, your greater truth into this thing, and it come back. Satyavan came down in response to the prayer of the creative force of the Supreme. So it is the Supreme Himself, when this creative force prayed to Him, to the Lord, then it is He who comes down here and stations Himself in the inconscience with greater love, greater truth, greater consciousness in the inconscience. And then the work unfolds. He is my soul that climbs from nation to night. So he is the evolving soul, the soul of evolution. Satyavan is the soul of evolution. He is my soul that climbs from nation to night to life and mind and supernatural swarm, to the supernal light of timelessness. And my entity, my eternity hid in moving time, my eternity hid in moving time. It is there. We don't feel, we don't experience it. And my boundlessness cut by the curve of space. It climbs, that soul. He is my soul. It climbs to the greatness it has left behind and to the beauty and joy from which it fell. Actually, he was helpless. He had to plunge, you see, from which it fell to the closeness and sweetness of all things divine, to light without bounds and life illimitable. Taste the depths of the ineffable bliss. Taste of the depths of the ineffable bliss. Yes, what is there in this abyss, in the darkness, in the inconscience, in the void, to taste that, he cannot plunge into. Touch of the immortal and the infinite. He is my soul that grows out of the abyss to reach humanity's heights of use and thought and the vicinity of truth sublime. So he is the climbing soul, evolving soul. He is the Godhead, growing in human lives and the body of earth beings formed. He is the soul of man, climbing to God in nature's search out of earth's ignorance. He is the soul of man, climbing to God in nature's search out of ignorance. Oh Savitri, thou art my spirit. So this is what Satyavan is, the evolving soul, the soul of evolution. And who is Savitri? Although he has described, but now he is elaborating. Oh Savitri, thou art my spirit's power. The revealing voice of my immortal word, the face of truth upon the roads of time, the face of truth upon the roads of time. It is in time that you walk, on the roads of time that you walk and do your work, pointing to the souls of men, the roots to God. That is what you are doing.